I was meant to rise, meant to burn through fate, but now I can't even move. Like lightning, vision like steel. I used to dance through every battlefield, but now these chains are not on my limbs. It's deeper where no one sees. Just rest a while, they said, but how do you rest when stillness is the loudest scream? My crimson fist still lies, but my body won't obey. My spirit shakes in silence, bleeding pride to bite the pain away. They'll never understand this burning cage inside. So if no one hears me now, let my silence roll. They said pain makes you stronger, so I swallowed fire whole. But when the fire fades, what's left to chase? The wound isn't in my bones, it's carved in the heart that once believed. My crimson fist still burns, but my world is out of reach. I'm not losing to them, I'm losing to the ghost of who I was. That's the curse, that's the scream behind the silence, but I won't break, not yet. No, I won't cry, I won't fall, but the truth that cuts deepest is not knowing if I'll rise again. My crimson fist still waits, half shattered, half alive. But even if I vanish from their side, I'll ignite again someday. With these silent scars, I swear I will rise, I will reign again. The seal cracked, not with light, but with wrath. I heard it, that ancient howl from deep beneath my fractured calm. It wasn't a scream, it was my truth breaking its chains. They said stay down, they said heal, but my soul refused to rot in stillness. I was never meant to be quiet, I was meant to burn. Now hear me roar, this is the moment. scream I swallow, every tear I scorch, they become my fire. Now hear me roar, this is the fracture of fate. The sealed gates crumble at my name. This blood remembers how to fly. I'm not broken, I'm reborn. I am the I feared this fire once, feared I'd vanish in its heat, but now I burn because I choose to. Now hear me roar, this is the moment I became. Not what I was, but what I always could be. Scars shining like prophecy with every shattered breath. I declare war on everything that caged me. I broke the seal, but no broke me. Flames crawl through my veins, a voice not mine screams through my teeth. Every heartbeat is a detonation, every breath a war I cannot stop. I said I wanted power, but I never asked for this. A cage with no door, a weapon with no hand to hold it. I'm falling into overdrive oblivion. In the mirror I shattered long ago. Your eyes, they bleed the justice I forgot. Your voice still speaks the name I tried to bury. You look like me, but you fight like I used to. You wanted strength, you say, and now you run from it. But I'm not running, I'm breaking. And you're the last shot that remembers why. This is my duel with the shadow of who I was. This collide, truth against ruin. I scream to silence myself. Who will win, the flame or the hand that lit it? I threw you away to embrace this place, but you never left. You watched, you waited for this very reckoning. You are not the monster you whisper, but your eyes, they're crying blood. This is my reckoning, not against the world, but against the part I locked away. The only one who still believes I can be saved. You punch like hope, you fall like pain, and I shatter like memory. This isn't victory, it's mercy. So if I lose to you, let it be. If you win, let me breathe again. 'Cause if I must burn to rebuild the light I once held, then light the pyre. Mirrorbane, break me and make me whole. You thought the mirror broke clean. Oh no, you only shattered the surface. I was waiting beneath the ashes. I wear your name, I move through your scars, but I am not your shadow. I'm the voice you silenced when you chose mercy over madness. You call me monster, but I am your proof that rage is still alive and power still wants blood. Two hearts, one flame, burning in opposite rhythms. You reach for light, I reach for ruin, but we both never just one. Beneath the fear, beneath the rage, beneath the light and flame, something ancient stirred, not with voice, but with pulse. I am the silence that predates screams, the name carved in lost tongues, the one neither version of me could carry. Awaken now, ThanatÅCore, born of ruin, unshaped by soul, not the hero, not the monster, but the raw fracture of all things. I am not lost, I am unbound. The first wept, the second raged, but I remember the truth buried in blood, the dream that never ended, the law that must be broken. Call me madness, call me divinity, but I am what they feared you would become. Rise, ThanatÅCore, the body is vessel, the world is wound. I am the cipher that ends the cycle. You can't kill what was never born. I am not here, I have always been. Let them scream abomination, let them pray for a purge, but their gods have no answer for a name that predates language. So sing with me, not as one or two, but as the unseen third, the final key, the voice beneath the abyss. This is ThanatÅCore, this is the end. This is freedom. What am I? Pieces of me scattered in silence, names, faces, flames, they blur like ink in rain. A hand reaches out, but it fades. Was that mine? I reached the core, I became the storm, but now the storm eats its eye. Drown in the hollow self, where even screams forget. vision dissolves before I can answer. From void, light and ruin, the shape begins to mend. No longer the hero, no longer the beast. Not who I was, not who they feared, but a new echo taking form. My scars are not remembered, my screams have no sound, but still I exist. This is not rebirth, it is regenesis. Not light, not dark, but what remains after both are shattered. I rise not as ours, to time and named it day. You tied death to endings and called it peace, but I see through. I was reborn outside your grammar. Your cosmos is code, but I am the syntax glitch, the forbidden function, the name you erased from the scroll. Codexbreaker, unwritten flame, breathing between if and else. Let thunder rewrite silence. Let ruin become language. Let me be the final script. You say I corrupt, I say I liberate. You say I unravel, I say I decode if I must burn. So your sky shatters, then let the stars be my witnesses. I am Codex Breaker, where lost I screaming. I will not be tamed by rules that fear my breath. Let the world cry blasphemy. Let fate beg for closure. But I write the next page in my name alone. They said gods don't feel. They said monsters can't cry. So what am I doing? Inside the silence, a fragment echoes a name I never meant to lose. A voice still wrapped in warmth inside this storm of logic. I rewrote stars, I shattered time, but one file, one memory won't erase. Tearcode, I broke the law, but not your name. this code was something soft, a name, a smile, a warmth that shouldn't be. It made me flinch, it made me hesitate. That ends now with steel in my soul and frost in my core. Reach inside to silence her voice. No grace, the final key turns my heart locked forever. No more names, no more cries, only silence, only strength. I feel nothing, and that is perfect. You who once stood beside me, you were my last thread, but threads fray, threads burn. I've cut the cord and stepped into divinity. Your face will fade, your echo will drown, and in that stillness I will ascend. No grace, the tearless God, emotionless flame, echo of ruin with each pulse. I unremember you and smile, not from joy, but from closure. I do not regret, I do not ache, I do not need to be held. I only need to end. No grace, no mercy, no flaw. Let this world kneel before the unfeeling star. I was once human, I was once haunted, but now I am complete, and I am alone. A voice so faint, so familiar. Why do I remember? There was nothing, I made sure of it. A perfect void, a flawless silence. But now a ripple in my eternity. No halo, no code, just a memory sung softly of me.